If I could magically stuff your stocking with only the best quilting tools this year, these 30 are the ones that would make the cut. Some are absolute musts. Some are glowy, glowy glow ups, if that's a thing. And a few of them, you probably haven't even thought of them, but once you try them, they are an absolute game changer. Hey, Star Stitchers, I'm Kristen from icstarsquilting.com, and this is your ultimate wish list guide for quilting tools. If you are shopping for yourself, no shame, okay? Or you're dropping hints for a gift giver, this list is full of goodies that truly make quilting easier, more fun, and a whole lot more sparkly. By the way, I have linked everything down below this video in the description box to make it easier for you to shop so you don't have to go and hunt these things down, okay? So I appreciate your support when you shop through those links. Please hit subscribe if cozy creative quilting is your love language. High five, yes. Now, let's dive in. These are 10 must-have tools that are absolute non-negotiables for a productive quilter, okay? Titanium rotary blades. The Fabric Hut makes amazing ones. They stay sharper longer. They're buttery, smooth cuts. Treat yourself to these blades. They have outlasted every other blade that I have ever tried for my rotary cutter, and I do a lot of trimming. A self-healing cutting mat is a must. If it's big enough to spin around your fabric, that's even better. That and a good rotary cutter, not the $5 wobbly one, okay? You want something ergonomic and sturdy. Sharp fabric scissors, hidden from everyone else in your house, of course. If your family touches them, I will riot with you, okay? Clear acrylic rulers, the 6x24 and the 6" by 12" ones, and a couple square ones. Those are the absolute bare minimum. Just trust me, okay? You can look at what size blocks you normally make and go for those as far as the even up rulers to make sure that your blocks are square. Yeah, trust me on that one, okay? A wool pressing mat holds heat. It flattens seams like magic. A seam ripper. I'm sure we all have some of these. You'll use it a lot, okay? This one right here is my absolute favorite seam ripper. It has like a little rubber doodad thing on the end of it that makes pulling out those threads really, really nice. Glass head pins plus a magnetic pin cushion. Yes, it matters. And no more trying to stab that old school tomato. 1/4" foot for your machine. Your piecing will thank you. Make things easier on yourself and get that 1/4" foot so you don't have to wonder how big your seams are. An iron that steams like a champ. Absolute bonus if it doesn't spill water everywhere. I've used like every kind of iron out there, okay? I've used like the really, really cheap ones and I've used the more expensive ones. Just get a good iron that seems like a champ, okay? It doesn't really matter where the budgeting in that is. Okay, we're gonna move into another category, which is 10 nice to have / upgrade tools, because you will definitely feel the difference when you upgrade those tools. Thread snips are for fast cutting, clipping threads with one hand like an absolute pro. An ergonomic seam ripper with a big handle equals comfier grip and lot less rage in the sewing room, okay? A mini travel iron, which is great for small seams or for taking to retreats. I like my mini iron when I have it right next to me while I'm sewing, and I can just go from my sewing machine over to my ironing table and go back and forth. I use my big iron when I'm pressing big seams or I'm smoothing out my fabric. An LED light strip for your machine. They make this as an add-on, okay? Some of the machines have them installed already, but you can bring some sunshine into your stitching zone just like that and make it really nice and easy. A rotating cutting mat. It's like a lazy Susan, but for quilters. When you're trying to make sure that your blocks are square and you're trimming up all of those crazy half square triangles, this is a glorious, glorious upgrade. Grippy spray for rulers stops slippage and it saves your sanity. Bobbin storage towers are cute and practical. There's no more loose bobbins that are rolling away from you. A walking foot attachment to your machine can upgrade your quilting game, and this little hero is going to make it happen. It's just amazing what it can do. Some of the machines you have to buy the brand specific ones, but double check with your machine brand and see if you can use one of the universal walking feet as well. Kai or Ginger fabric shears, they, like, you don't even know what you don't know until you actually know it, okay? They feel like you are cutting through butter, and it is such a big upgrade for your fabric scissors, okay? Such a big upgrade. Thread conditioner or wax for hand sewing. It prevents tangles and it feels fancy. It also helps with your hands if you have a nice salve that you're working with, okay? Make sure that you're taking care of that thread and your hands at the same time. We're going to move into 10 unexpected but amazing tools that you might not know that you need. A lint roller for your cutting mat. A lint roller for the sewing room. A lint roller for everywhere in your house, okay? Fabric and sticky bits and thread be gone. A silicone iron rest pad that is heat safe, colorful, and saves your tabletop from the heat of your iron, okay? Be careful with these, what surface you set them on, because even though they're heat resistant, they are not heat proof. But on the right surface, they are really nice. A chalk wheel marker rolls on like a dream. It wipes off easy and it doesn't leave your hands feeling really dry and icky. Sometimes I like to use this more than I like to use the friction pins because they just wipe away with your hand. You don't have to use heat to wipe them away. They just wipe away with your hand, and you can kind of play with your designs before you decide on one specifically. A finger presser is a quick tool that creates without heat, and I love it. Yes, you can use this, but sometimes this gets tired, okay? This finger presser tool makes it really nice. A needle threader, even if you have good eyes, because why would you want to struggle if you don't have to? I don't know. Quilt labels. I have some on my website that are amazing and they're my favorite, but you need to add your name and you need to own your quilt story when you create something. That's just a must in my book. Fabric clips instead of pins. They're great for binding thick seams, or they're good for like kid helpers, or like, you know, getting somebody to do something to help you with. You know what I mean when I say like kid helpers that way? They are really handy for keeping projects together. Do yourself a favor. I'm pretty sure most of us own these fabric clips, but if you don't, they're an awesome gift because they do come in glitter now. Yeah, they come in glitter for an upgrade. All right. Starch or pressing spray makes everything feel more polished. You know how I feel about the Flatter brand. I absolutely love it. Painter's tape is a cheap way to mark your quilting lines or your seam guides on your machine and to have it be completely reversible, okay? That low tack tape is what really does it. A mini vacuum for thread bits. You might laugh at this, but until you try it, you just don't know. Then you're gonna be obsessed. I love this tiny vacuum. It doesn't hold very much, but it's easy to pull out whenever I need it. Whew. If you want more cozy quilting joy in your life, beyond all of the tools, I want you to consider joining the Stitch Sister Inner Circle. It's my private quilting club where we stitch, share, and cheer each other on. There's no perfectionism required or allowed, okay? We've got exclusive tutorials, Zoom meetups once a week, printable goodies, and the sweetest community of women. I would love to invite you and welcome you in. Check out the link down below for more information. Okay, tell me, what is going on your wish list this year? Comment down below with your top pick or your top 3. I don't judge if you can't choose, okay? Hit that like button if this gave you a new tool idea or something as a gift for somebody who's wanting to get into the quilting industry, and make sure that you are subscribed to officially join the Star Stitcher crew here on YouTube. Next week's video is something really special. I am going to be sharing something really fun with you and I can't wait. You don't want to miss it. Oh, it's going to be so good. So I want you to know, my little advice for you today is that progress is progress. And I want you to know how great you are doing, no matter where you are in your quilt journey. I am proud of you and I love you so much. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Kristen with ICStarsQuilting.com. I will see you next week. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.